Welcome back to the Mrshowtym podcast. Now, boy oh boy, what a weekend last night of rugby with the Test series. I have to say, some very unexpected turnarounds and occurrences with the New Zealand versus Ireland game and the England versus Australia game. With the England versus the Wallabies versus England game, I was kind of cheering for England to win. And then just before the match started, we got news that Quade Cooper, had a slight injury and is going to be out. Which at that point I said to myself, yeah, right there, England had already won. And although I didn't watch the match, I was still at the gym. Came back from the gym, saw the result. I was absolutely shocked. The Wallabies were able to beat England with 13 men, basically, because they had a red card and a yellow card, and yet they still managed to beat England. I said to myself, wow. I kind of spoke too soon there, thinking that, just because Quade Cooper was out, and I basically ruled out the Wallabies. But hey, great effort from the Wallabies. Congratulations. But it's not over. My English lads are coming back, right? Still two more. And with the All Blacks versus Ireland, very disappointing outcome. Ireland were just smashed right from the get-go. You think, because the last time they met last year, Ireland brought that fire with the likes of James Lowe. They lost to the Maori All Blacks, which I thought, okay, maybe they were just toying, and then last night Ireland just got smashed. Which really proves that, the All Blacks know their thing. What I like about the All Blacks is they have multiple game strategies. Their coaching staff are able to, coach various methods of attack and defense. The different methods of approaching the game. Unlike Jacques Nienaber, who only has one singular approach to every single game, every single match, against every single team. I lose brain cells every time I listen to Jacques Nienaber speak. Every time I even see Jacques Nienaber on the television, I just get this mild headache. And whenever Jacques appears on the screen, I sort of get this mild headache. It's like, just turn away from the screen a bit. What happened? No, I'm seeing Jacques Nienaber. No, stop. Oh, please stop. It really irks me just thinking about him. Jacques Nienaber is incompetent as a head coach. He might have been competent as a defense coach. That's really where he should fall back again, really. But as a head coach, he's incompetent. Along with Deon Davids and Mzansi the Stick. I don't see their coaching expertise paying dividends. These three gentlemen are actually an expense, a liability to the success of the Springboks, because they can't seem to adapt. Other teams, last year, Eddie Jones put out a short statement saying, hey, we know how we're gonna wiggle our way around the box. And the way Mani Tuolagi and the way they scored their tries, they just ruined the defenders in the midfield, and then they immediately swung it out wide to score. And I knew Eddie Jones was going to do that, because he pretty much used the same tactics to beat us with Japan in 2015. And last night, again, Wayne Pivac said, hey, we figured out the box. Jacques, if you're watching this, along with your coaching staff, Deon Davids, Mzansi the Stick, why is it that other teams are able to figure you out and you have no exit strategy. You have no way of saying, okay, Wales are probably gonna attack us this way. Let's maybe change up our usual methods. Let's maybe alter some methods of ours. Let's say maybe try something different. Why? You guys have no coaching expertise. You don't know how to coach, really. You have one singular attack method, one singular defense structure, which Wales figured out last night. And we were lucky to win. And guess what? There's 2 more test matches. We might, yes, we'll take the win last night. But really for truly, last night didn't really feel like a win. Technically we won, but really for truly we lost. Because Wales played better. Anything could have happened in that match. If the ball was in our half, we were bound to concede a penalty, and Dan Biggar would have slotted in. We were lucky Dan Biggar missed that last penalty he kicked. And throughout the match, we never really created chances. There was never really an intent to score. We were attacking, but Wales shut our attack down. Seriously, the only ways we scored the tries is through, getting a penalty, kicking it into touch, and then driving the ball through. We can't do that, gentlemen, we can't do that. We can't continue on like this. That was a weak, desperate, Hail Mary attempt to win, to score tries. We were playing desperate rugby yesterday. What about maybe next time we get a penalty, we go to a scrum, and then we play a set piece, right? We retain the ball, we shove the scrum, and then ball goes from 9 to 10, and then 10 does a set move, which will result us breaking the line and scoring. We're not really number one. We're really playing poorly. We have no other strategy. We were lucky to win the World Cup in 2019. We were really lucky. Because the way we're playing, we're scrambling and we're clawing desperately just to score a try. Via what? A rolling maul, a driving maul. That's it. Can't continue like this. Australia's gonna beat us. New Zealand sure as hell is gonna beat us. Playing their A game. They're gonna smash us. They're gonna roll right through us. But oh no. I wish we can go back to a time where we used to select candidates, employees based on their merit. But now, no, oh no. Nowadays, what we're doing, we're just doing this whole thing of, filling quotas just to appease a certain demographic of people because they want representation and inclusivity. You've seen the performance of any organization dwindle because we're playing these games of stupidity. Jacques Nienaber shouldn't be head coach. Mzondile Stick should not be head coach. Dion Davis should not be head coach. Those 2 gentlemen were coaching the Southern Kings, and the Southern Kings were poor. Why are they at national level? We all know why. Transformation and quotas. For what? What matters more? Representation, or merit and performance? Nowadays, it's, these games of stupidity, representation. In New Zealand, we have the likes of Scott Robertson, who's won 6 Super Rugby titles, and he still wasn't selected because they have a merit-based system, a structured system of hierarchy. Sure, they have Ian Foster, but best believe Scott Robertson's time is coming, just not now. In no way in hell would this kind of structure be tolerated in other countries, especially not with the All Blacks. There's been coaches fired for less. There's been players that have been dropped for less. Players like Vaya Fifita, who was a very good flank. I don't know whether it's a flank or a lock. They've gone on the pitch, they've performed amazingly, and yet they're still dropped for whatever reason. Stephen what's his name? That Blues fullback. Stephen Perifeta got a call-up based on his merit and him being on form. Not because of... What are we doing, only here in South Africa. In Australia, they don't do it. We got players like Valentini and other players of, ethnic players. They were there because of their performance and merit. But here in South Africa, oh no, we, certain demographic of, who are busy crying, oh, we want representation. No problem. But you have to earn it. Not handed to you. It has to be earned. May the best player be selected. May the best player win. But oh no. Also, what was Villeroy doing in the squad after his poor performance? What is Jesse Kriel still doing in the squad? What is Damien Willemse still doing in the squad? What is Bongi Mbonambi still doing in the squad? Favoritism. Those players are not going to be dropped. What was Yankees being selected for? Franco Mostert also wasn't on form. Those guys haven't played for a while. Yet they get starting positions. What about Marvin Ori? What about Rohan Janssen van Rensburg? What about informed players? Not players based on... not selecting players based on reputation and favoritism and, he's my third cousin, says my Omar Second. My Opa Second. Some of these players, some of these Afrikaans players, I'm pretty sure they're related to certain head coaches in the Springboks coaching squad. That's why they're getting a little bit more favoritism. Nepotism, basically. I'm starting to wonder. Maybe, certain players are second, third cousins of, the head coach or previous head coaches, something like that. And you're like, someone draw, slot him in. You can't do that, ladies and gentlemen. It's nepotism. Put the guy, if the guy is exceptional and he's earned his colors, then yeah, put him there. But not based on reputation and nepotism and favoritism. Because look what happened last night. We can't continue like this. These coaches, these three gentlemen, Mzwandi the Stick, Jacques Nindaba, and Dion Davis, are not competent. But oh no, of course, these are Rassie Erasmus' favorite buddies, his friends. Rassie Erasmus is not going to drop these guys. He himself knows pretty damn well that he should, but he's not going to do it. Because if he drops Mzwandi the Stick, if he drops Dion Davis, the South African public is going to cry, they're going to cry the R word. Oh, this is, the R word. Oh, what about representation? This is... 2023, the Springboks will not defend the Rugby World Cup. We are going to lose it. Somewhere around, let's say, the quarterfinal defense. Somewhere around the quarterfinal, we will be knocked out of the World Cup. But anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video so that Rassie and Jacques will kind of like switch on. But anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers.